Hey there, friends, and welcome back to another 3-Minute Thoughts. My name is Derek, and in the next 3 minutes, we're going to take a look at 1 Corinthians chapters 12, 13, and 14. When the Corinthian believers first heard these chapters, they would have felt both exposed and invited. See, Corinth was a place where gifts and talents were currency. People leveraged their abilities to gain status, influence, and honor. So when spiritual gifts started showing up in the church, things like prophecies, tongues, teachings, healings, it didn't take long for that old Corinthian mindset to sneak back in. Some gifts were treated like VIP passes, while others got you the nosebleed seats. See, Paul steps into chapter 12 to reset the whole conversation around gifts. The Spirit isn't handing out gifts like party favors. He's forming a body, one body, many parts. All of them are essential. For the early church, this was a radical correction of mindset. No gift made you elite. No absence of gift made you unimportant. Now, for you and I today, this cuts straight through some of the comparison culture that finds its way into the church. Your gift isn't meant to compete with someone else's gift. It's meant to complete what God is doing in his people. Spiritual gifts don't create a hierarchy. They are there to create harmony. Then Paul moves into chapter 13, where the passage everyone's heard about at weddings, but in Corinth, it wasn't romantic. It was a rebuke wrapped in beautiful language. He's saying all those gifts you're proud of, without love, they're noisy. In a city built on ambition and applause, this was a recentering of everything. Then if we move into chapter 14, we see everything brought down to ground level. What actually helps the church? You see, Corinth loved the impressive gifts, especially tongues. It felt dramatic, spiritual, powerful. But Paul reminds them that the goal of gathering is not spectacle, it's strengthening. It's building one another up, helping each other see and savor the presence of Jesus. He's not downplaying tongues or prophecy. Rather, he's putting them in the right framework. If a spiritual gift does not help someone understand God more clearly, it's not serving the body, and it's not being used for the purpose it was intended. And for a church meeting in someone's living room where neighbors and curious seekers might wander in, clarity mattered. Today, this still presses in on us. Church isn't about the platform. It's about people being built up. Spiritual gifts are tools, not trophies. Everything from the teaching to the music to serving to leadership should help the church grow in faith, hope, and love. And without any of those, we're just nothing. So if we look at these 3 chapters, they leave us with the simple but powerful vision. A church where every believer brings their spirit-given gift, where love is the driving force, and everything aims to help people encounter Jesus. Be well, friends.